it's Elizabeth from Fern Creek Stickers, and I am back with another plan with me. So I have been gone for a couple of weeks. The end of semester is usually not bad for me, but this end of semester, a lot of stuff came up and the last few weeks have been pretty busy. So I took a little inadvertent break from YouTube, but I am back. I am officially on summer vacation now, and this week I'll only have 2 videos, but for most of the summer, I'm gonna try to get up 3 videos a week. I've got a lot of ideas for things that I've been wanting to do that I just didn't have time to. So I'm looking forward to doing more videos, and if you have ideas of things that you would like to see, please let me know. So you also notice I'm in a different planner. I'd mentioned this before, I'm switching to the EC Hourly for the summer. And although this is actually the first week that I'm in here, because I ended up using the first week of May, which was finals week, ended up being, there was a lot more going on than I expected. So I did use my daily duo still that week. And then last week was just a weird week, and it was a plan on a notepad kind of week. So this will be the first week in the hourly. I used to use an hourly, but it's been a while. So this might be a little bit interesting as I plan the week out. But essentially the reason I'm switching to the hourly for the summer is that I'm gonna have a pretty set routine every day. I have a lot of control over my schedule in the summer, and I really just don't need all of the space in the daily duo. During the school year, I love having all that space, but I think the hourly is gonna work really nicely for my needs in the summer. So we'll be figuring this out together because again, it's been a while since I have planned in here. So I've got this week, I'm gonna use the Sunny Days kit. So I've got a few different sheets from this kit. So again, we'll see exactly what I end up using, and I've got some scripts pulled as well. So, oh, and then I also have the washi tape that goes with this. We'll see if I can incorporate this as well. Start by putting down the date strips. Yeah, so anyway, I am excited to be on summer break, and yeah, so the first week of May was finals week, and usually finals week isn't too bad for me, but this year it just ended up having a lot of meetings, and also the grading that I had to do. I had papers to grade that just took a lot of time to do. So grading took longer than I anticipated. Shoot, what are the days this week? Okay, it starts on the 16th. So grading took longer than I anticipated, and then I had a bunch of meetings, and then last week the grad students have to take exams at the end of their first year to continue in the program, and because I'm in charge of the grad program, I do everything with the exams, and if they don't pass, they have to do retakes, and so that always takes up some time, and I always kind of forget that that's going to take up as much time as it does. And also this year, because I taught one of the classes they take an exam over, I also had to actually score exams, and then I just, yeah, had some more meetings and stuff, so last week just ended up being kind of busy too, but now I feel like I'm actually on break. You will see that I am going to be doing work over the summer, and this is, last summer I didn't. Last summer I was like, I just want to do Fern Creek, and it was a lot of fun to focus on Fern Creek, but now kind of realizing like I need to pare back Fern Creek. My goal is not to make it big and huge. I am not going to do that this summer, and so doing stuff over the summer really helps me to get prepared for the school year, and gives me a lot more flexibility during the school year. So I don't get paid during the summer, but again, I don't feel bad like not working full days in the school year because I'm also doing stuff in the summer. So my main focuses for the summer are the 2 classes that I'm teaching in the fall need some work. One of them has just, because of COVID and various things, this will be the 4th time I've taught it, but every time it's been significantly different, the way that the class has actually gotten like taught. And so I'm gonna put some washi at the top here. So I need to, so the class is just a little bit of a mess, and so that one isn't too bad because I have the general content that I want, but I just need to kind of get things cleaned up a little bit and more, yeah, just kind of get things cleaned up and more uniform. So that one I've got a pretty good foundation for, but I want to get things cleaned up and kind of combine some things from a couple of the iterations of the class to make what I think is going to be the best version, and with the goal of you know, ideally, like when you spend a lot of time getting a class prepped well, then you don't have to keep prepping it every year. And that's, I've really had to re-prep it every year the last 3 years. And so I want to, this summer, get a really solid foundation. And there also is going to be a new edition of the textbook that we'll be using, and which will be for several years. So if I can get it really well prepped with the new textbook edition, that's all going to be good. The other class is one that I just taught this semester, but I've only taught as a night class before, and I'm going to be teaching it as a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. And I've also taught it as a combination undergrad class before. And now in the fall, it's just going to be for undergrads. And both of those, teaching it Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 50 minutes instead of 3 hours once a week, that changes it quite a bit. And then also just being the undergrads changes it, because the grad students kind of elevate the discussion and help to bring things along. So that class, again, I've got a foundation for it, but it's going to be very different the way that I structure the lessons and stuff. So that's going to need a lot of work. And then I also have some research projects that I'll be working on. I've got one right now that we've got 2 weeks to submit revisions. We're really excited to be invited to revise the paper because it's kind of an unusual paper, and we weren't sure that anyone would really get it. But it was a fast turnaround on revisions. So we have been working on the revisions, but the end of semester made it hard to make a lot of progress. So that is going to be my focus for the week. Okay, so I've got the date headers. Oh yeah, and then let me do the bottom washi. Oh, why did I pull the bottom washi? I was forgetting. It's been so long since I used the hourly that I forgot that there's only the little bit at the bottom. Okay, I don't want to use the bottom washi. I'm going to use the regular washi tape then at the bottom. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to bother whitening it out. I'm not going to bother whitening it out. All right, there we go. So also, probably if you're in my Facebook group or follow me on Instagram, you know, things have been a little tricky with the new planners. So my FedEx lost my launch day order, so I have reordered it now, so I'm waiting for it. And I know other shops have said the monthly pages and the notes pages are the same sizes, but I want to double check for myself, especially across the different designs, especially for the notes pages. There's often a few things that are a little tricky, so I do want to check for myself before I release those. So monthly kits and notes pages are coming still. I am just waiting because FedEx is annoying. I think that I'm not alone when I dread it when I see that FedEx is shipping a package, especially because they keep shipping things to our old address even when they have the new address on them, which is very annoying. Okay, so where did my whiteout go? Oh, it's right under here. All right. So I was thinking about what I want to use the sidebar for, and I'm honestly not quite sure what all I want to put in there. Probably I should put like my main tasks for the week, although I've got that in my Moxie Life with my weekly actions. So the sidebar is one that I will be kind of evolving and figuring out. And I used to, when I used the hourly or the vertical, I made like a big sidebar habit tracker with all my habits, but I think I'll just track them on the notes page, or I can track them in my weekly actions in my Moxie Life. So I'm not totally sure what all I want to put in here. I think I'm going to put what I'm reading. Oops, if I can get this sticker straight at the bottom, because that's fun to look back and see. So let me put the book doodle. Where is the book? Oh, there we go. So I'll put the book doodle here. You know, put what I'm reading, but otherwise I'm not sure. We'll leave this blank, and maybe this will just become kind of a running to-do list. I will see what happens there. Should I go ahead and just put, maybe I'll go ahead and just put some checklists there for, I took my metal ruler to the basement to use for something else, and I did not get it back. But I have a second one, but I do not know where it is. So fortunately, this is working just fine for cutting my washi. Okay, so let's put a checklist in the sidebar here. I will just keep this for a running to-do list if things that aren't time sensitive come up. I can put them right there. All right, so let's go through and see what I have going on this week to put them in. So I guess I should say, oh, actually, I'll start with putting in all of my workouts. So I'm gonna block things off kind of, and this is why the hourly I think is gonna work well. I thought about using the Moxie Life Vertical since I already have my goals in there. But number one, I like to keep that open on my desk to the weekly actions, so I'd be flipping back and forth between the weekly view and this. But I think this works well because I'm gonna have like 9 to 12:30 is going to be my work time. So it works well that I can put like my work to-dos during that time. And so I think this is going to work well. But let me start off by putting in my workouts, which will be happening from like 7 to 8. And then I can check those off once I do them. Okay, so there are my workouts. And then probably the next thing I can do is put in my work to-dos. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut these checklists. I want to have 4 spots for work to-dos. Again, since it's only going to be a few hours, I don't want to have too much time or too many things that I'm trying to do every day. So, all right. So then I can put these in. I'm trying to figure out if I want to white out the times or not. I'm not going to white out the times. Okay. And the other thing too that I was thinking about is whether or not I want to, I don't think I will this week, but I guess I have room if I wanted to put like a work sticker above that and I could push this down. And maybe actually, see, this is me figuring out how I want to use the hourly. So you're getting the real time insight into my brain. So let me put lines in here to mark out my work time. Yeah, this will work well. Okay, I don't need to do it on the weekend though. Oops, that did not get very dark, did it? Oh, I do want to mention too, this is kind of random, but I do get questions about the pens that I use. These are from Simply Gilded. It's kind of a random pen to be my favorite, but I know other people love them too. I love how they write. They're really pretty. You can get refills for them. And right now, I think I want to say it's through May 18th. So when you see this, it should still be live. Irene has a site-wide sale, 20% off, and she usually does not do sales that big. So I ordered a bunch more pens while they were 20% off and a bunch more refills because I love these pens. So if you want to try these out, they are on sale right now at simplygilded.com. So just a random shout out if you are interested in trying these pens because I like them. And again, they're so pretty. That just makes life nice. Okay, so back to putting in my to-dos. Yeah, I think that this works out well, but then maybe for next week, I will add a work script at the top, even though I know that these are my work to-dos. And I could even use some skinny washi in here as well. I've got some options for things that I could do. All right, I'll write those in at the end because they're gonna be like the same thing every day, which is a little bit boring. Then what should I do next? Let me go ahead and fill in the things I've got going on next, and then I'll fill in other to-dos around those. Okay, so Monday, I don't have anything scheduled. Tuesday, we're doing a Mother's Day ice cream Zoom thing. I don't know. I guess it's after Mother's Day, but obviously. But we're gonna, my dad is sending my sister and I money to go get ice cream, and then we're gonna eat it on Zoom and talk to my mom. So that was like a Mother's Day present. So that is Tuesday at 5. Oh, well, this pen is running out of ink. That's what's going on. All right, I need to refill that one. Now I'm just not happy with that. Oh no, oh no. I can't believe I ripped it. I almost never rip the Erin Condren paper. Shoot. Okay. Let's try that again. Ew. I can't believe I ripped that. It has been a long time since I've ripped the EC paper. All right. Let's make sure you're working better pen. Oh yeah, okay. Ice cream Zoom. Then on Wednesday, okay, I guess I did already mark out work till 12:30 on Wednesday, but I have Bible study. Oops. Also, I need to center these instead of putting them off to one side. Forgot these columns are a little wider. Okay, so I'll have Bible study at noon. And then I'm just gonna use this actually because I need to, I will be near campus and I need to go to campus. I left a water bottle in my office that I want, and I have some library books that I need to return. So it'll be fast to run by campus after Bible study. And then we'll have game night. And so we're actually back to, it's been a long time since we've had twice a week game nights, but we used to do that like every week. We would have game nights on Wednesday and Saturday nights. And we are back to doing that for the summer. Let's see. Yeah, game night starts at 6. So that is fun, and that's again the stuff that I really like about my job, that I've got a lot more flexibility in the summer and can play board games twice a week because I want to. So that's what I've got Wednesday, and then Thursday I've got a meeting at 2. And then, I'm peeling up this whole sheet. And then I've got, oh, okay, and this is where the daily duo is, the times are different. Okay, I was getting a half box, but really, small group starts at 7. It goes later, but I really want a quarter box for this. Oh, and now I'm looking at my custom scripts, and I totally forgot book club on Wednesday, and we finally finished the Shades of Magic trilogy, and now we are reading The Parable of the Sower, which I have read before and is really good, so I'm excited to read it again because I think everyone else in my book club will really enjoy that. Okay, so book club, small group, then on Friday I've got 2 meetings. Oh, and this is where maybe I should have waited to put these checklists in because one of my meetings is at 9. So I will need to move that down. Thank goodness for removable stickers. All right, and then my other meeting is at noon. So okay. Okay, what else? Then I've got my other game night on Saturday, which will be at my friend Chris's house. And then on Sunday, we have an outdoor church service at kind of a like kickoff to summer. outdoor service at our local state park, which is cool. We've done some church picnics there, but we've never actually had like an outdoor service. So I'm hoping we can go early and maybe hike a little bit before it gets too hot, before church starts on Sunday. Okay, so those are the things that I have scheduled for the week. So now I'm going to go back and figure out how to fill in the rest of what I've got to do. So I've got some Fern Creek stuff to do every day. The thing I'm trying to figure out is whether I should put in longer checklists. I guess I don't really have a lot of personal to-dos that I have to do this week. So I think I'm just gonna keep further cutting these up, and I'm just gonna put in another set of checklists for stuff I've got to do for Fern Creek, and any like personal to-dos I think I'll just add over here as they come up. And oh, I guess I do have one, which is I have to put away laundry from the weekend. But that's not time sensitive. I just need to do that before I do laundry again next weekend. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put in checklists for Fern Creek stuff, and any personal to-dos I don't think will be time sensitive, so I can just put them over here, and then when I've got time to work on them, I'll do them. So I'll just kind of fill in the Fern Creek checklists in the afternoon, because that's when I'll be working on that, and you know, maybe not doing them at these exact times, but that gives me a spot for it. 3 checklists. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'll put this one later, but that doesn't matter. And again, I might label these like Fern Creek in the future, but I don't know that it actually really matters because I know what I'm doing. But I've got the room to do it. That's what I was concerned about. Although I'm realizing now, I pulled the full boxes thinking I'd be able to put full boxes in. I can put some on the weekend, but I definitely have more going on than I have room for full boxes. So I'll really quick fill these in. So I need to work on August designs. Actually, I'll just go ahead and fill in my work to-dos now, even though they're repetitive. So Monday, I just need to work on paper revisions. Then Tuesday is going to be revisions, emails, and then working on my 2 classes. So this week I'm mostly focused on trying to come up with the schedules for the semester and working on the syllabi, and then I'll be able to start working on specific lesson plans, paper revisions. I forgot writing right next to the quill is not the most fun part. Okay, and then for Fern Creek, August designs, and then Danielle is on vacation, so I will need to fill orders, which I have not done for a few months. She'll be back on Wednesday, but I need to fill a few orders so that we don't get too far behind. And then Wednesday, keep working on August designs, and got some tax stuff I have to do for Alabama, which we all know is my favorite stuff to work on. Okay, these are gonna look the same. All right. Oh yeah, and then these to-dos. So, okay, and then on Thursday, I'll start working on, I do have the compact vertical already, but I need to get the August stuff designed first. That's a higher priority, but because I ordered that separately from the rest of my launch order because I knew those were going to ship later. So that's the only one I have because it shipped separately. So I will start working on compact vertical kits. And thank you for understanding. I'm just not able to be as fast as other shops in getting new stuff ready. And then I'm going to be trying on Friday afternoons to film all my content for the next week. We'll see how that goes, but that is the plan. And then, oh yeah, and then on, let's see, how do I want to do this? I've got some errands to run on Friday. So box there. And let's see, do I have to go? Yes, I've got a to-go script. So I'll put that, put that, and use these. So I need to go to Home Depot for a project over the weekend. And I need to go to Publix to go grocery shopping. So if you've been around, you know Brian usually does the grocery shopping, but he's super busy at work right now. So for the summer, because I have more time, I am taking over the grocery shopping. So then I'm looking at what else I want to work in here. Okay, then dinners I want to put in as well. And thanks for bearing with me while I figure this out. I feel like it's going to be a little smoother sailing going forward. But I'm figuring out how to use this planner right now. Okay, so we'll have tacos on Monday and Tuesday. And then for game night, on Wednesday, we pick up pizza. So actually, I do need to put that somewhere here, maybe to order pizza. And then I will pick that up on the way. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll have curry. If I can get the sticker off my finger. And then I'm not sure what we'll do on Saturday. That's kind of always a question mark night. And then Brian cooks dinner on Sundays. So I think that is, oh, then the other thing is social media. And that's, I'm not sure how I'm going to put that in. That's when I guess I'll have to think about what I'm going to do. I could use a sidebar sticker, like do a Monday through Friday box, something. I don't know. I won't put that in for now because I know what I'm doing, but I will need to figure out what I'm going to do for social media. But anyway, overall though, I'm pleased with how this turned out. I think that this is going to work out really nicely for me for the summer. So there's how the whole week looks. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you have some fun plans for this week, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye everyone.